What's going on, guys? It's Jake. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the brand newly released Beyblade Burst Sparking Brave Valkyrie. Before we get started, if you guys could hit that like button, get this video up to 500 likes, that would be awesome. And also hit that subscribe button to join the Nook Nation and turn on notifications. That way you know whenever I upload a brand new video. Alright, so starting with the box, we have a pretty basic Sparking booster box. Really nothing special. It's the same sort of box that we had with Super Hyperion and Glide Ragnarok. And on the back of the box, we could see all the parts broken down and all of their names, etc. And it also gives us some stats, but I've said this in a bunch of videos before, the stats they put on the box really don't matter that much. I also do want to mention how awesome it is that we are getting yet another Valkyrie. I think we've had like 6 or 7 at this point, so getting another one is really cool, and this Brave Valkyrie is also really cool. So starting with the parts, we're going to talk about the driver first, and for the driver we have Evolution Dash, not the normal one, the evolved Dash version. So we first saw this driver with Cho-Z Valkyrie back in Beyblade Burst Cho-Z, but now we are getting the Dash evolution to it, which means it has an enhanced and tighter spring. One thing I will say about evolution is that it is a little bit weak in terms of attack power until you awaken it by wearing down some of the rubber, but as soon as you wear it down, it does get a little bit hard to control, at least for me. So is this the best attack driver? No, but it makes sense for a Valkyrie because we've seen this in a Valkyrie before. For the next part, we have the chassis and disc combo with 2A, and it's called 2A because it is the second attack type chassis that we have gotten in Beyblade Burst Sparking so far. I will say I really do dig the shape. It has the Valkyrie wing shape, which is really cool, but I do not see this really being used that much in tournaments or whatever, and it also only has like 2 teeth. It has the same sort of thing going on as Slash Valkyrie did, where it has like 2 bigger teeth, which seems like it's just not really going to be that useful. Next up, we have the ring, and it is called Brave. And I do just have to mention that this is the biggest ring that has been released from Beyblade Burst Sparking so far. Like, if you compare sizes of Hyperion versus Brave, or even Glide versus Brave, Brave is way bigger, which is pretty interesting. Something else that I do want to mention, of course, is that there is rubber on the layer. Although the Takara Tomy videos make it seem like the rubber is more of a thing than it really is, because while having rubber on there is cool, the rubber is actually kind of hard and very plasticky, and they try to say that you'd get bound attack because the rubber would kind of collapse in a little bit, but I really don't think that's going to be a thing because, like I said, the rubber is pretty hard and it doesn't really absorb hits that well, so I don't really think the rubber is going to do that much. Next up, we have the Valkyrie Sparking Chip, and this is a really, really nice design. I love the way that, honestly, I just love the way that Brave Valkyrie looks in general. I think it looks really awesome, and the Sparking Chip also looks really, really cool. And it is different from Super Hyperion, this is a chip that I'm comparing it to. It is actually a little bit different because the tabs that connect it to the bay itself, or like the rest of the bay, it's actually a little bit shorter. If you just look at this picture that Takara Tomy posted, you can see that there is a clear difference between the two, although how much it'll affect performance, I really don't know yet. So guys, whenever you put Brave Valkyrie all together, it does look really, really cool. It is probably one of my favorite looking Valkyries out there. I love the way that they styled it. In my opinion, it looks like a really solid upgrade to Slash Valkyrie, and it is just different enough from all the other Valkyries to be worth buying, in my opinion. So now guys, we are going to take this bay to battle. We're going to test battle against some of the other Sparking bays, and we're going to see just how well it performs. I've heard some bad criticism of this bay online. I've heard it's really not that good. I've also heard from other places that it is pretty good, so we're going to see for ourselves. Let's just get right into it. Okay, pretty much immediate burst finish. They were battling a little bit just for a second, but yeah, Valkyrie was able to take that pretty easily. Now I'm gonna light launch Ragnarok, maybe that'll help out. Alright, Valkyrie winding up. Yep. Alright, it did go out of the stadium, but that was after Ragnarok burst, so... Taking on Super Hyperion. Pretty hard to launch these bays back to back because they're both really, really aggressive. So Valkyrie does win that one with a survivor finish, but Hyperion hit the stadium a lot. So, you know, we'll just have to keep doing something. Oh, huge wind-up hit from Hyperion sends Brave Valkyrie out of the stadium. Oh, another over finish by Super Hyperion. It sends Brave Valkyrie out of the stadium. It is now 2-1. Alright, it might come down to stamina here. Both bays circling around, and Hyperion is able to send Brave out of the stadium. Going up against King Helios. Definitely is putting Helios on the edge right now. Wow. Uh-oh. Stamina. And Brave Valkyrie is going to win that round. Oh! Oh, wait. I was waiting for something to happen because I didn't want to say something and then, wow, I am speechless. I can't even speak right now. What's going on? Brave Valkyrie hitting pretty hard here. Helios is super off balance right now. Come on. What's gonna happen? Can we get a surprise burst finish? It's gonna come down to stamina, which Helios is actually going to be able to win. And I think it's because Helios being kind of round was actually able to steal spin a little bit. So, and there's a win for Helios. Oh man, what a quick over finish for Brave Valkyrie. Let's keep these battles going. Let's do a couple of more. We have Hikaru versus Valkyrie right now. Huge hits on Helios. Little taps. Oh, so wow. Okay. Both bays got really close to being launched out of the stadium. But now it's going to come down to a survivor finish, which Helios is going to win that time. Let's do one more battle. Valkyrie getting really good hits on it right now. Huge hit yet again. This one might come down to a survivor finish. Not looking good for Valkyrie. It's failing. It's stalling out. And there we go. Brave Valkyrie loses yet again. So overall, guys, Brave Valkyrie did pretty well, although its stamina really is not the best. But then again, that's just kind of how it is with attack types, but still was able to land really, really huge hits. It's definitely a lot of fun. But that's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button down below. We're trying to get over 500 likes. And hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation and turn on post notifications. That way you know whenever I upload a brand new video. Let me know what videos you guys want to see in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.